All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the elected teachers wearing our two faith sincerity. And yeah, man, Dad just want to go into that Matthew 13 and 16 because you got to be the Lord really has to be dealing with you to understand these scriptures, man, because these scriptures are a stumbling block, you know. Because, matter of fact, let me just get this real quick. This Matthew 13 and 16. It said, "But blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear." Yeah, because we can see these words coming to life, man, and the ears for your hear. So the men that's breaking the scriptures down the right way, you're able to comprehend it, man. You're able to understand it, man. You know, because Yahweh Shai, he's a trap. You know, you can't, that's a very, very, bad guy, man. You know what I mean? That's someone that you don't want to come up against. And and we see the scriptures for what it is. They are plain. Matter of fact, I think that's in Proverbs 8. Let's see. Yeah, this Proverbs 8 and 9 said, "They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right." Matter of fact, I'm starting at verse 8. It says, this Proverbs 8 and 8, it said, "All the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing forward or perverse in them. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that find knowledge." So the words of Solomon, which we know that's Yahweh Shai, is in righteousness, man. You see what I'm saying? And it said that it is plain to him to understand. It's plain to us to understand righteousness, man. Matter of fact, this is let's see, is it in Titus, I believe? Let's see. God. Yeah, this Titus 1 and 15 said, "Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled." See, because they can't understand it. Is scripture said one to you they called evil good and good evil. You know, matter of fact, let me get that real quick because that's what you're doing. You don't. These scriptures are pure and righteous, man. But you people call this evil, man. You know, it's Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. It says, "One to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." Yeah, you call evil good, which is America, the philosophies and this wine that America's that you call that good. I mean, yeah, you call that good, and you call this truth evil, man. You call this truth evil, man, because you don't want to see your wickedness being brought out. You don't want to. You really don't want us to ruin this party that you people are living, man. America's just one big ass party, man. And that bitter for sweet, because is bitter. That's what the word America means in sweet. Is these scriptures, man. You know. Let's see. But the scriptures are pure, and you people is matter of fact. Let's get this Isaiah 8. I'm gonna start. Let's see. Yeah, in verse 14 it says, "And he shall be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense to both the houses of Israel and for Slakia, but for a stone of stumbling and for a rock of offense to both the houses of Israel, for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem." Yeah, because these scriptures, man, you gotta be 100% with this doctrine, man. You can't go off on that, and that's these words. That's the point. Because the Lord, when He was talking to the disciples, He was really talking to us at this time. I mean, He was talking to the disciples, having a conversation, but He was talking to us at this time. So how much more when he was talking over these people's head that He didn't want them to understand, man. So people get messed up on John 3:16. The Lord made the world mean that had that many meanings, man. So people can trip up off that, man. You know. It says, and many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken. Yeah, cause when you come across us, man, the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man, that's is out there, man. And when you try to come up against this word, you're gonna stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken, man. You're gonna be destroyed if you come against this word. Matter of fact, let's see. Read that. I think it's in Micah, I believe. Is it Micah? Let's see. Let's see. So like I think it's let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Because when you come against this word, man, this word is like a sword, man. Yeah, yeah. This Isaiah. I don't know. Yeah, I was reading Micah earlier. Yeah, this Isaiah 49, and I started verse 1. It said, "Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken, ye people from far. Yahweh have called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother have He made mention of my name." So the Lord, He said He had called me from the womb. So that's predestined, man. Before you was even birthed, the Lord called us, man. It says, "And He have made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of His hand He hid me. He and made me a polished shaft. In His quiver hath He hid me." See, we like that sharp sword, and we like that polished shaft in His quiver, man. So when you come against His word, you coming up a double-edged sword, man. So that's why it cuts you real deep. Matter of fact, and that's why you got to because once you get cut with the scriptures, man, it cleans on to you, man. This Hebrews 4:12 said, "For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." So it piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit. So it is a deep cut, man. It's like a wound that's not going to heal. Like if someone get hit with a get hacked with a sword, a large sword, it's a good chance that wound is not going to heal, man. Especially a double-edged sword, you know. But let's see. Matter of fact, because that was the point of the Lord saying that. Matter of fact, let me go back to that Isaiah because there's more on in Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 8, and I go back up to start at verse 15. Saying, "And many among them shall stumble and fall and be broken and be snared and be taken." It said, "Bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples." So this was it said among my disciples. So that lets you know that this is it's not for everyone, man. You see what I'm saying? it is for his clique, man, for his disciples. You ain't see for everyone, for the whole world. It says, and I will wait upon the Lord that hide of his face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. That's talking about this knowledge, man. You know, because this knowledge was so, it tells you it was so long without fruit. The truth was so long without fruit, man. You know, it says okay, let me see. I think that was the point on that. Now let me get this in Matthew's, because it's all about digesting Yahweh Shai, man. You know, because he's an austere man. Matter of fact, yeah, them Matthew's them 6, and it is what it is with Yahweh Shai, man. You know, it's Matthew's 11:6, and blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. Yeah, man, because Yahweh Shai tell it how it is, man. When the dude, told Yahweh Shai, your mother and your brother outside, he told him, this is my mother and my brother, man. Ones who do the work of the Lord. So he straight cut her. He cut Mary. Matter of fact, the scripture tell you that, man. Matter of fact, I think it's in Luke 1. Let's see. Just look at 40 just to see. Okay, let me go up there. I believe it's in Luke. Let's see. It's like y'all can bear me, just bear with me. Just bear with me. I can. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think it's in Matthew's. Let's see. It should be in Matthew's. Let's see. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So like I can just bear with me. I forgot how it's worded, but the angel Gabriel told him that Yahweh gonna cut Mary, man. So the Lord was pretty much he was raw, man. He was raw with it, Let's see. Now John chapter 6. Let's see. Let's start. See. Yeah, this is John chapter 6, and I'm gonna start. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 47. It said, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me have everlasting life." Yeah, because it said, "He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said," man. So it's thus said the Bible, man. The Lord, he said, he's a man of war. He's a man of war. He's not gonna go back on that. He's not gonna come back with roses and giving everybody a piece of candy when he come back. No, he's gonna come back on some straight killer shit, man. Because the Lord is angry, man. This place America, just it's like a slut that's just that got liberty, man. And you see how this place is, man. Continuing on, it says, "I am that bread of life. Your fathers did eat manna in the wilderness and are dead. This is the bread which cometh down from heaven, that a man may eat thereof and not die. I am the living bread which came down from heaven. If any man eat of this bread, he shall live forever. And the bread that I will give is my flesh, and I will give for the life of the world. Yeah, man. Hey, we know that's talking about the scriptures, man. Because everybody eats bread, man. He said, which is talking about, his flesh, which he was going talking over their head, man. If they can digest this, man. Matter of fact, I'm continuing on. Said the Jews therefore strove among themselves, saying, "How can this man give us his flesh to eat?" Then Yahushua said unto them, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, except ye eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, ye have no life in you. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood have eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day." It said, "For my flesh is meat indeed, and my blood is drink indeed. He that eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood dwelleth in me, and I in him." Yeah, so that if you can, when you have a shot, knock on the door, man. He's gonna, and you open that door, he's gonna abide in you. Once you understand, those precepts come out. Can you really hearken unto it? Can you really understand what that scripture means, man? When you find out Esau, the so-called white man, he's going in slavery, can you really swallow that, man? And because people don't understand that, man. People can't really swallow that because they been under this devil so long, they can't accept that the so-called white man is finna go into hardcore slavery. That this so-called white man is finna go down, man. You know, that's why I say whosoever. If you could digest this, that's why I say he's gonna be a gin and a snare and a trap, man. Let's see. This is Isaiah 55:1. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he have no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price." Yeah, and that's talking about this word, man. Because it said, freely you give, freely receive, freely you give, man. So we got to feed the sheep. We ain't doing it for a price, because it tells you the price of the wisdom is far above rubies, man. You can't even put a price on this, man. And that lets you know you can't buy it. That lets you know you can't. That lets you know Yahweh Shai got to be dealing with you, man. Because no matter what, precept by the precept by the precept, if someone can't get it, it's not for them, man. They're going to starve to death. It tells you in the Apocrypha, unnurtured souls have erred, man. So they didn't want to eat. Matter of fact, I'm going to continue on. It says, "Wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness." Yeah, this real soul food, man. It said, "And incline your ear and come unto me, hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David." So it said, incline your ear, man. Blessed are your ears, for they hear. Because that's what we saying. We telling these people to come eat when we on the highways and byways, man. For that feast, But the Spirit said, unnurtured souls have erred. They don't understand the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Well, I said you got to be blessed to understand these scriptures, because if you don't, you're gonna have you're not gonna be ready for that punch in the gut, because America's finna be destroyed pretty soon, man. Thus said the Bible, man. And we see these words coming to life. Every time the sun go down, is getting, a step closer to Esau's downfall, man. But yeah, Aki, man, I just hope they will edify. Till next time, I want to say shalom.